What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of my Mariners YouTube franchise series. My name is West Coast 22. I appreciate you being here. We are about to start year 7. Another disappointment in year 6. We were close, but just can't seem to get over that hump. We missed the wild card by a game and a half. Actually, it ends up being 2 games, I think. Technically, they had to play game 163. So that kind of changes the standings a little bit, but it ended up being 2 games because they were both 84. No, 1 game I think because they were both 84 and 78. So yeah, only 1 game. Brutal. So now we move on. If you watched the last episode, you know that we have a lot of things to decide here. We have a bunch of middle infielders that we need to see who we're going to stick around. Of course, Ruiz is going to stay. White, we need to make a decision on. 23 home runs, hit 273. I mean, at this point, I don't think I can say goodbye to him yet, especially since Gio is not quite ready. I mean, Diego's up there too, but I think Gio is going to be the first guy that's going to come up. But we'll see. We legit have 5 decent prospects at first base, so we might need to kind of switch a couple of those as well. To get some other positions filled. But middle infield is what we're looking at. Nick Gonzalez, Shedlong, Chadwick, Wilkerson, and Marte. We have 5. We don't need all 5. So we could potentially move somebody and get some more prospects. The bottom part of our farm system is not great. We kind of need to replenish a little bit, so I'm kind of excited. I will probably sign everybody and then try and trade. That's what we're most likely going to do. So we're going to go to the off season here. I'm aware. Retired players. Reinheimer goes because of his ability. That's fine. He's 34. And Domingo is also 34, so he goes as well. So we lose a couple to retirement. Are there any injury retirements that are of note? Troy Fold, he's 22. But D potential, but he's gone for the rest of his career. That's unfortunate. John Chow, 24, 69 D potential. He also tears his ACL, and he is gone for his career. Sad. So nothing really there. Nobody in the Hall of Fame. And off we go. So review staff, we're actually good. So I don't have to worry about my staff right now, which is nice. So exclusive free agents, only 4. So this is going to be pretty easy here. Actually, I say easy, but not really. Swanson, we have a decision to make, and actually, Kyle Lewis is the only easy choice that we have here. Swanson, do we keep him or not? Sir Anthony Dominguez, we'll look at his age and his regression. And Dom T, do we need to keep an outfielder? Or is that somebody we can trade for some prospect? 265, he played 134 games and hit 16 bombs for us. Not a terrible year. But do we need him? So Kyle Lewis is 100% for sure. He is 31 years old. I don't want to keep him too long because he's going to start regressing, and that's going to be it for him. So we're probably only going to offer him 2 years here. I mean, I could just go 1. But I'm just going to offer him 2 years here. Give him a bunch of money because he freaking deserves it. And that'll be it for Kyle Lewis. Swanson, okay, let's look at Swanson. 3.84, allowed 26 home runs, struck out 169, 33 starts, and went 14-6. Not a bad year. And he's 33, and he only regressed in walks per 9. So let's go take a peek at our rotation and see what we think we have going. Hancock, Sheffield, Gilbert, Cabrera, and Kirby, I mean, I think are our top 5. I don't think it's really close. We have Priester, Rodriguez, Carlson, McCocken, Williamson. I mean, I don't think we need Swanson. He's 34. He's 33. He's not going to get as much trade bait. And again, sign and trades are not super common in baseball. So I try not to just be like, I'll just sign him and I'll trade him. I try not to do that. I try not to. There's potential I do that for middle infield. So I think for Swanson, we're just going to call it a day. No, we're going to let him go finish his career somewhere else. Relievers, I don't think it really matters for relievers. He's regressing a little bit. He's 84, but he's dropping, which means by the end of the year, it's most likely going to be low 80s. 42 of 49 in save opportunities, 3.22. His whip raised a little bit, but his FIP right around his ERA. So, Sir Anthony's probably that same too. Pitched okay for us for 5 years, but it's probably time that we move on from him as well. I would offer some of these guys, but they're not young enough, and I don't think they're not going to make that money, so they're going to accept it, and then I'm going to be in trouble. So probably let both of those go. Dom T. Williams here. Left field, we have Kelnick. Lucero is probably ready to come up. Even though he's only 21, he's probably ready to come fill Dom T's shoes. Center, Deloach can also come up and play. Kyle Lewis. Then we have Julio, Benitez. So I think Dom T is just going to be it. He's 30 years old. I wonder. So here's a test here. I wonder if I can sneak some draft picks. I wonder. I don't really want to do this, but I'm curious if I just. If I offer these guys, and then if I trade them, I think I get a pick. But again, that's not super realistic, and that's what I'm trying to do here. I mean, none of these guys are going to make $21 million a year. Come on now. I mean, they're all ready to go, though. Okay. We're just going to do this. You're looking for $16 million a year? I wonder if Swanson would actually decline a qualifying offer then. Dominguez wants $7 million a year. So I think we're going to do this. I think we're going to qualifying offer Swanson and see if he'll take it. 15 mil. If he takes it, then we'll trade him. But Dominguez, I think we're going to sign for 1 year and then try and trade. Depending on kind of depth and injuries. Kind of the same thing. We'll offer Dom T as well, and same situation. We'll see kind of what happens with it. Injuries early on in the year, and then we have some people to trade to the trade deadline, which means we're going to have a pretty busy trade deadline, all things considered. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for here. So let's go to the calendar. Go back a few. Exclusive. Kyle Lewis has not accepted his deal yet. The other two have accepted the 1 year deal, so it's just down to Kyle Lewis needs to accept, and Swanson needs to make the decision if he's going to take that or not. No. I have one more day, huh? Okay. One more day. Now, okay. Only 6 salary arbitrations here, but they're all someone that needs to be a part of the squad. So this is going to be something here. I mean, I would like to just sign Julio long term. In theory. And just get it figured out. I can sign him for 1 year for way less, and then sign him big next year. I think we're going to do that. He'll be exclusive next year, so let's just give him his 6.3. Emerson Hancock, pretty much the exact same thing. He wants to be tied down, but we will give him 2 years before we sign him for a bunch. Get him to his past his arbitration years. Holy Lord, it's a lot of money. Come on. We'll keep his AAV down to there. Jared Kelenic, exact same situation. He's got 2 years left, so now we need to go down on him. 6.7, probably give him 7. A lot of these young guys are starting to come up on their free agent contracts where it's going to come a time where we can't sign all these guys. So we're going to have to start letting some of these guys go at some point. Benitez, exact same situation. He's got years, though, so I can sign him for 3 years and just lock him up until his arbitration years are done. 5.3, probably $16.5 million for these 3 years. My guess, until that interest starts going down. Yep, about 16.5. That's fine. Nick Gonzalez, this is a guy that we're going to sign. And then we'll look into the trades. Most likely. Again, I'm probably not going to trade anybody mid-season. I'm going to trade by the trade deadline because depending on injuries and performance, that'll kind of help us decide in this last year who's going and who is going to stay. Rene Rodriguez, he has 4 years left in arbitration. We are just going to sign him for 4. Give him a 4-year extension here. Take him past his arbitration years. Why not? There's no point not to. So all of these are long-term deals except for Julio because he's going to want an insane amount of money. Probably a max contract. Oh, man, I wonder what kind of free agents, like legit free agents that we're going to have to sign. Because pending offers is $82 million. We have 95 projected surplus. It's going to get close. It's going to get close. Not too bad. We have a couple of these guys we're going to get some contracts to, but it's not going to be a lot of money at all, so we should be okay. So, as always, let me go through this roster process, this contract process. We'll come back to you in a second. I'll let you know if there's anything crazy, if there's anything out of the ordinary that happened, and we'll be right back with you. All right, we are back here. So we did have to make a couple choices here. There are some guys that just want a little bit too much money for being full minor league players, so I didn't offer to them. But everyone else just kind of gave the basic. We gave strategically some players here, $3.1 million for 3 years for McCaulkin, because that's what he'll take. But a lot of guys, someone like here, Joey Gerber, he's 28 years old. He's 74. He's a C potential. We're never going to use him, and he wants, about $1 million. Just stuff like that. We don't need anymore. Johan Ramirez, 31 years old. The guy wants to get paid. Duggar, same thing. So, older guys like this, we just did not sign. We might have to pick up some random free agents just to fill our minimum, which is fine. But nothing real special. Didn't sign a lot of long-term minor league guys that are getting up there in age. We're going to let them go. So, but pretty simple besides that. If you look at our pending offers in the bottom right, we have a little too much, but that is all dependent on Swanson accepting that offer or not. And it doesn't look like he's accepted it yet. So maybe he didn't and it just didn't tell us. Maybe they didn't tell us. I swore they tell us. But it says free agent. But it doesn't say that he was, Yes, I'm not sure. Normally it says he's declined your qualifying offer. It might still be there, but I guess we'll cross that bridge whenever we get there. Ronald Acuna, who's 29, regressing a little bit, but he is still up there. He's going to get a max deal. Brian Hayes, Gavin Lux, Trevor Rogers, Sixto, Cattell, Josh Bell. So some pretty good players, but not really high-end top talent like Acuna. Typically, there's a couple more 95 pluses. So let's go here. Is Swanson on this page? He is. Oh, qualifying offer made. So it doesn't look like he's declined or accepted it yet. Daniel Lynch was given one. Sixto and Trevor Rogers were given one as well. So we'll see. So he has not declined or accepted it yet. Okay. So let's go put a couple days. Key Brian Hayes goes to the Nationals for 26 a year. Alex Jackson goes to the Cubs for 21 mil a year. Matt Chapman goes to the D-backs. The A's get Josh Van Meter and Nicky, both aging players. I mean, I guess so is Matt Chapman, but jeez. A's wanted to dump money, I guess. Okay. Josh Bell goes to the Rays. Sixto goes to Philadelphia on a max deal. Acuna goes to Boston on a max deal for 7 years. That's a little too much. He's going to be 36 at the end of that. That's a bad deal. But it is what it is. Acuna goes to Boston. Trevor Rogers goes to Chicago in a max deal. Can everyone not come to the American League? Like, is this just a thing? Thank you. Rosario to the Braves. My lord, man. Cardinals get John Curtis. Matt Foster to the Rangers. All right, let's go check our stuff here. Kelnick and Gonzalez have not accepted yet. And we have still a handful of players who have not accepted. Let's go take a peek and see if Swanson says yes or no yet. Still has not decided. Still has not decided. Eric Swanson has decided to accept the QO. Son of a gun. So we need to go trade him pretty quickly then. I really didn't think that we would. I really didn't think that he would accept that. So we're going to go bounce. And we want prospects. So, wow. No trades were found, huh? No trades were found. All right. We will try and do it at the beginning of the season then. The problem is, though, is now our money's really low. Now our money's pretty low. I wonder if they're going to yell at us for not being able to sign some of these guys in if we're out of money. So that's what I don't know. That's probably something that I should know. It looks like my Kelnick signed, but my tender contract's here. I don't know if it says, hey, you can't sign those guys, you're out of money. And I hope that's not the case. I really hope that's not the case. Because that would just be terrible. So it's too bad we can't trade Swanson now. It's super unfortunate that nobody wants him. But I wonder if we could add somebody else into the fray. I wonder if we could add someone else into the fray. Someone like Micah Sievers. He was our 3rd round pick in year 2, but he's 25. He is not going to get up there. So let's see if we can trade him. All right, so at least we have some options here. Some options here to dump this contract and Micah Sievers that we're not going to use. He's 25. By the time you get up there, he's going to be, 30 or so? So, I'm good. So we'll see. I mean, our options are probably going to be super limited. There's an A potential. He's 20 years old, though, and he's super young, so I'm not a big fan of that. 23B, 24B. That one's not awful. Crap. I'm missing some ones here. CCB. CC. 49 overall. I don't even know which one is our best option yet. To be fair, I don't even know who is our best option. All these guys are so small overall because Micah Sievers is small overall. Velez would be a fine option, I guess. He's 5 years out, though. Same exact situation that we're in. But I need to dump this contract here. And I already restarted. So the options are super small. It would be... We don't need first base. So even flipping that would just not be relevant. Chavez would be interesting. Again, I wish I could see these guys and see if they are just speed. But shortstop, 22 years old. He's 53. Let's see if we can find something better than that. 22 and 53. He's 24 already. I don't want to deal. I mean, this guy's a reliever. He's 19. and he's only down 4 overall points. So, I mean, even though it's a B, that might be the best option right now, just to dump this deal. Let's see. Is there anything better than 1949? I mean, 1948. Yeah, because we put Severs in this deal. Velez? All right, I think the Padres. I think the Padres here. A potential. Yes, he's 49 overall. Yes, we're probably going to end up trading him later on too, but we need to dump this salary. I didn't think Swanson would accept it. So we're going to get rid of Swanson here and get rid of this money. And get rid of Micah Severs as well, who's not even 57 overall, and he's 25 years old. His potential was 89 when he first came up, but my God, he's 33 points away from that, and he's already 25. So we're going to bounce. So Swanson is gone, and that actually opens up a bunch of money for us, so now we're going to be okay. Yes, let's stop simulating. Gavin Lux goes to the Giants. We will look at our 40-man. 36 overall. Again, first step is to always look through. Shout out to 3Mac as well, one of my viewers who... And I'm shocked that I didn't know this, and I should have, and it's me being an idiot. Something like this. It says if he's eligible for the Rule 5 draft there in the bottom right. Shout out to 3Mac for that. I did not know that. I should have, but I'm just not paying attention, I guess. So people like that don't need to be on the 40-man technically because he's not eligible to be picked. So that's something to keep an eye on as well when we're adding or deciding whether to add players or not. So somebody like, let's see, Josh Morgan, he is eligible. He's 30 though, so I don't really care. Campbell, 29, he is eligible. Same thing though. I don't care. Cesar Estorez, he is eligible. 77, don't care. Connor Phillips, 77, C potential 25, he is eligible. That's fine. Mark Samuel was one of our guys here, but he's not eligible, so it doesn't matter. McKinney is, but he's 31, so if he wants to go, he can go. Clase is. I just gave him kind of a minimum contract. If he can go, that's fine. Godoy, if he wants to go, that's fine. So there's really nobody, like Espinoza here is eligible. I don't think a 74 would be taken, though. But if we have room, we might as well add him. So that's the other thing. If we have room, we might as well, right? Buck Bale is already on. CC Rivera, not eligible, doesn't matter. Vasquez should be, he's not. Connor is. But he's 27. That's another guy that we could potentially trade. Harvey Connor. He was our... I don't know where this guy came from. Oh, no. First year. 5th round pick in year 1. 89 overall, and he's only 72. So that's a guy that we can also package away and trade. He's 27. Some people might actually like him still. Yes. Gio is not eligible. None. Ooh. Oh, Oviedo is fine if he goes. All right, so I think we're okay. I'm shocked that Yerzy is available, but it is what it is. So I think we're okay. I don't think anybody's going to take anything. We'll add the one that we were talking about just to be sure. So who was it? Mark Samuel, I think. I think we're going to add Mark Samuel just to be sure. And there's a chance that we lose a couple people, but hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So I think we're okay there. There's still a lot of people that have not accepted contracts. Marchand goes to the Angels. Ian Anderson to the Cubs. Accept the deals, you nerds. Calendar. Let's keep going. Josh James to the Yankees. No. Jordan goes to the Marlins. Rodon goes to the Yankees. Davy Garcia goes to the Royals. Man. Like the ones I really care about, Deloach. I mean, Deloach is really the only one that I care about. Vasquez would be nice. Espinosa would be nice. But my lord, man. Y'all are killing me here. Lynch, Rays, Yamamoto, Colin Moran, Mejia, Dylan Carlson, Christian Pache. Okay. So now it's just these guys. If they'd 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them don't even have offers. I forgot about that. So it's just these two. It's Keenan and Vasquez. Vasquez for sure needs to sign. Ketel Marte to the White Sox. Bohm to the Red Sox. More everybody to the American League. Why? Ugh, this is nonsense, man. More American League. David Dahl to the National League. Ugh. This stuff is crazy town. All right. So it looks like everybody that's legit has signed. Bogarts has no offers yet. Casey Mize is going to get paid. Kirk's going to get paid pretty handsomely. Arenado starting to drop, but still should be okay. Sam Hilliard. Zach McKinstry. Yanoa to the Twins. Kirk to the Orioles. Look, everyone is in the American League. Good Lord. Thank you. Go away. No, go away. Oh, thank you. Cardinals. Jeez, man. Thank you. At least one big name goes to the freaking National League. Holy Lord, man. Holy Lord. Go to draft. Let's see what happens here. I mean, we'll see who's available. We'll see. There's no harm in looking. Especially if there's a really good reliever that's kind of young. But all these guys are super old. So nobody in relievers. Orlando Calzado is not a terrible option. I wish he was a lefty. Has he never played in the majors? Whoa. 79 overall, 27 years old. This guy could be some pretty good depth here. For relief pitcher, Sir Anthony. Yeah, I think we need... I mean, we have starting pitching, but I think we need some help here. Donald is a lefty. Villegas is a righty. Buck Bale's a lefty. Sandoval's close. We might need to pick this guy up. We might need to get this guy here. Another decent overall guy. Good walk per nine. Good, like his per nines are pretty solid. He's not the fastest thrower. Doesn't have a lot of control, but his per nines are pretty good. We might actually grab this guy. I think we're gonna need some bullpen help. I mean, yes, we have those starting pitching too. So if we think about it real quick, 1, 2, and Dominguez might get traded. So 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5. And then we have some starters. Oh, man. I think we're going to grab him. Let's look through the rest first, but I think we might grab him. I mean, we don't really need... That's an interesting one. Holy crap. Look at this guy. Salvador Beltran. I mean, we don't need middle infield, but look at this guy. How is he not going to get taken? 23 years old, 79 overall. Dude can hit. Not the best defensively. Average speed, but my lord. That's really freaking solid. I would be shocked if he's not picked. Same thing. Speed, defense. He's a 78, but he's not super impressive. There's Riley Green. 29, 25. Yeah, so man. Shohei Botani, Tikkertik, all these guys that probably won't get picked because they're too low. But that Beltran guy, good lord. But we are going to go after this Calzado. And we're going to draft him. There goes Riley Green, Gomez, Hensley. Wow, he is not going to get taken. I am shocked. Everybody's passing. Wow. That shortstop did not get picked. I am very, very, very shocked by that. The Indians get Gleyber Torres. So Gleyber leaves the division. I'm good with that. Get out of my division. That's fantastic. Nolan Arenado goes to the Royals. Oh, that's why they traded him. So they could sign Xander Bogaerts. Oh, no. They trade Torres so they can throw the money at Xander Bogaerts. Oh, no. My happiness lasted for about 12 seconds. Good Lord. The Angels want to give us Rowdy Tellez and Andrew Heaney for Ty France. You're out of your mind. Wow. Mets get Brian Reynolds. Wow. My happiness didn't last long. I was very happy Gleyber was leaving the division, but just kidding. Just kidding. Yankees get DeGrom. At 38 years old, DeGrom goes to the Yankees. Still an 86 overall. Wow. Just trying to still play. No. All right, so we're into spring training here. Now we're going to do kind of the exact same thing we did before. Very last day, we're going to go through and set what we want. And that's how we're going to do this. Because it worked out decently well. So, calendar, we're going to go to the very end, which is here. I don't care about the fucking lineups, dude. 11 and 16. Now we're going to go through and set our lineups the way that we want to set it. So, Sheffield, Hancock, Gilbert, Cabrera, Kirby, Priester, Renee. Okay, first let's do bullpens. That's going to determine what kind of starters that we have. Donald, Villegas, and Calzado. All of these guys, the rest of these guys will most likely start down below. I think we'll just keep these three here. I hate that it uses an option. I really do. I really hate that it uses an option when they're up for spring training. That shouldn't use an option. The problem we have now is that Buck Bale has all of his options gone. 73 overall, a potential 24-year-old. What's the chance he gets taken? My guess is pretty high. So I think we're going to run into a problem here. I think we're going to run into an issue. Because relievers... no, okay. Well, we only kept up 3 anyways, so that's fine. The rest of these are not a problem. Vasquez still has an option. I don't think I'm going to keep him up yet, so we're going to move him down. Mark Samuel, I don't really want to keep him up quite yet. I don't think. Especially if I keep Buck Bale up. So Sandoval is definitely going down. Wilcox is definitely going down. Donnie Grant's, he has an option, so he's just going to go down. Jim Donald, Villegas, Calzado are all out for sure. Buck Bale, I kind of feel like I have to keep up now, which is unfortunate. He pitched pretty well last year. So I think we're going to have to keep him up. And that's 4. That's 5. Which means we are... Oh, man. Okay, so Samuel is iffy. Mark Samuel is iffy. Sheffield, yes. Hancock, yes. Gilbert, yes. Cabrera, yes. Kirby, yes. Priester, yes. Renee, yes. These 3 here, again, same situation. Carlson's going to go down because we have an option left. McCocken we don't, and Williamson we do. So if we keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it means we have 3 starters. 3 starters. That's too much. So I think that makes the decision. Samuel's going to have to go down at least to start. And then 3, 4, 5. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the bullpen. That's a lot. That's a lot. But the only other option is to just try and send down McCocken and hope he doesn't get picked up by waivers or claimed. But that's a decision that we're probably going to have to make eventually. But at the very least, we know we have our starters good for now. Catchers. Cal Raleigh is 30 years old. 161 last year. Maybe we give Mariano a chance here. He's 26. We need to know if he's going to be decent or not. So we're probably going to have Mariano be our dude here. He can go to AA. Does Cal have any options? He has all 3 of his options. So that's ideal. Cal can go down to AAA to start. And Mariano can be our starter. And let's hope that them changing all this doesn't really screw with anything. First baseman, White. That's fine. We can fix the AAA and AA stuff eventually. Second baseman, Gonzalez, Shed, and Chadwick. Right now we have 5, 6, 7, 8 infielders. A little too much. We'll go to shortstop, Marte and Wilkerson. Third baseman, Rizzo is probably going to start down. Does he have any options? He does, so we'll start him down. So that takes out 1 spot. Chadwick does not have any options. I think we're just going to put him down. If he gets picked up, then he gets picked up. I'm just not a fan of him. But I can't keep him. I just can't keep him up. Especially, yeah. White, especially with all, yeah. Chadwick's just going to have to go. If he wants to go through waivers, he can go through waivers. Ty France, shortstops, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Outfielders, Kalnick and Lucero. We still have Dom T, which means Lucero is going to start down for now. There's a chance that he just comes up, but at least for now, he's going to have to start below. And I think the same goes for Deloach. He has a chance to come up and make the squad, but I think for right now, that's where he's going to be. And that's our 26-man roster. We have some guys to promote around, I guess. Some single A to AA, some AA to AAA, but we can kind of handle that at some point here. So AA needs to send up 3 people. 5 outfielders. We need an infielder. And then we need a bullpen guy. So Jordan Cowan can go up to AAA. Actually, that's not what I wanted to do. Move him back down. Sorry, bro. Sorry, man. I'd rather move up a second baseman. And it's going to be Eli Rivera. Just to see. And then they need a bullpen guy as well. But I don't really have any bullpen. So they're going to have to maybe take a starter. Harper, 24, B potential. Oviedo's a B. Let's see if he can get some points on him. So let's move him up. And then we need one more. That's 12. So we just need to move up anybody now. Anybody, it doesn't matter. 6 infielders, 5. They already have 2 catchers. Let's just move up the starter. It's fine. Now we go to our Class A roster. AA needs an outfielder. Ooh, they need pitching help. They need pitching out. So pretty much any pitching we have is going up. Any pitching we have is going up. To AA here. That's 5 starters. They still need bullpen help, though. So Chen, even though he's garbage, is going to go up. Joel Norris is going to go up. That's 11. They still need one more. And we just don't have it. We just don't have it. We have no pitching in single A. None. So that is going to be a problem here. They still need 3 people to come up. Another outfielder would be nice. So let's do Cortez. And then another infielder that's not a first base. Double A has 2 catchers. I would prefer to just drop O'Keefe and give Bateman some time to get better. Yeah, let's promote him. Let's put Bateman in Double A and see how that works out. Guys like this that are A potential or B potential, I want them to get some time. The D's and C's is what I don't care about. So let's get Heinrich up. A little bit of better hitter. So let's get Heinrich up. And then we need one more. Not the A, that's 2. Barry Mitchell. They already have 7 infielders. We have a lot of infielders, man. But I don't care. I think I'm just going to put them up. And that's it. 26 is across the board. 26 is across the board. We will see if they do anything. So transactions completed. Mariners. Ooh, if Chadwick goes through, I'm going to have one too many guys. So we might have to worry about that. Okay. So we'll see if this changes. We will see if this changes here. Let's sim to the regular season. Yes. Go to the roster. See if anything was changed. Transactions pending. Oh, it's a bunch of waivers, dudes. Oh my lord. Transactions completed. Mariners. So it doesn't look like anybody else. It doesn't look like the AI touched anything on mine because I have nothing here. Everyone else did, but I did mine already. So another test, and it looks like that's what works out. As long as you do it before you go to the main season, before you go to the regular season, they will not touch it. So that is good news. That is good news. We do have... Actually, we'll save that for next episode. We do have 2 more caps to add to the team. We will do that for the next episode. Start of next episode, we have to set our lineups, and then we will add those 2 caps real quick, and get them added to our group here. But I think we're set for right now. Again, we have everything set. We have some potential trades to make. We have some movements. We have some outfielders and a third baseman that we could potentially play up depending on injuries or performance. So I think it's time just to reset our farm system a little bit without gutting the team too much, to make some trades, some older players-ish that have a little bit of potential or some playing time left but won't play with us. That's kind of what we're looking for. So I appreciate y'all watching. We have some choices to make. We'll start doing that next couple episodes. Yeah. Here we go again, year 7. Let's see what we can do. I appreciate y'all for watching. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe. Yeah, check out the description, Twitch and Twitter there. Come check me out live streaming. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Have a good rest of your day. Be good to each other. Peace.